What is going on, my YouTube family? Sergeant Graybeard at Graybeard Gaming Group. Today is Friday, October 2nd. It happens to be my birthday, and as always, I hope this message finds you healthy and safe. In today's video, we want to go over a farming technique that we showed you a few days ago in regards to territory controls and a great way to get some XP. We had a lot of questions concerning that, so we wanted to go over a few things real quick. If you happen to be new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We would love for you to be a part of our gaming family, and if you enjoyed this or found it helpful, take a quick second and hit that like button. It really does help us out. As most of you know by now, we do giveaways here, and our current one is for an Xbox One S or a PlayStation 4 Pro, and all you need to do to enter is subscribe to our channel here, or you can follow us on Twitter. Either way is fine, and we will be announcing the winner on November 5th of this year. Like I've mentioned in previous videos, watching our content is not a requirement to win. We only want you watching things here you may enjoy. That's why we give you the option of entering the contest via Twitter. Having said that, let's jump into today's video. So we're going to start off in the area, or the territory control I should say, that we highlighted the other day, and we received messages from some people saying that it wasn't on their map. Now, we will get into that in a second, but the first thing I want to point out is the fact that I've chosen to do this on challenging difficulty with 4 directives. Obviously, the harder the difficulty, the more directives, the more XP you get, and so always keep that in mind, but again, this should be about time management. So for me, if I'm doing this on challenging, I don't need to worry about my character dying. I can, as you can see, rip through these NPCs really quick. And in these 30 seconds that I was speaking to you and cleared this thing, I'm getting about 230,000 XP. Now, elite patrols and elite convoys will give you more XP. However, I have chosen this specifically because it's in one spot and you don't have to worry about movement. Having said all of that, now I want to get into the map and how the system works. So you can see I'm at the territory controller. It was there a moment ago. I've cleared it, so now I'm resetting the control points. Now, for those of you that saw my previous video, I chose that territory control because you can fast travel pretty much right to it, turn around, clear it, and you're able to go through that really fast. Now, the thing is that territory controls do not respawn in the same place on a daily basis. They may sometimes, some of them do, but others are here and there. Not only that, but different people are going to see different things on their map on a daily basis. So what I want to do is give you a few quick things to look for that can really help you find some good spots. As you can see in the map, that territory control is no longer there. Now, I did try 2 or 3 times, it just wasn't showing up. So now I want to show you a few things you should look for when trying to farm a territory control. The most important thing is finding one that is in close proximity to a place you can fast travel to. Again, this is all about time management and making sure you really maximize your gameplay. Now, there happen to be these territory controls all over the map, but as you continue to do, let's say, the same one over and over, you're going to learn the patterns of the NPCs, and clearing it should really take you no time at all. And I mean, as you see, as I finish up here, is that it? I think that's... yeah, that's all. Grab this gear stash, open it up. So I think it was all of what? Again, 30 seconds? And as before, this took about 30 seconds to clear. When you add the 30 seconds it took me to get from the safe house to this location, that's about a minute of gameplay, which again netted me about 230,000 XP. And again, the harder the difficulty, the more XP. Also, the lower the difficulty, the less XP, if you do one directive or whatever. But again, it's a great way to really grind without having to sit through an entire mission or do a control point if you just kind of want to mix it up. So now that I've cleared this location, my next goal is to hope that this actually respawns when I set the control points. So I'm going to open up my map, reset the control points, and hope for the best. One thing I'd like to point out as I reset the control points is that I'll be highlighting it in a second. You can see in this area right here, there's nothing there at this point. And on that note, real quick, I want to give a shout out to one of our family members, Black Panda. He actually messaged me this morning saying, hey, you should check this area out. I did, and what's crazy is for me, there was nothing there. For him, there were 2 territory controls, which is exactly what you're looking for on a daily basis. Not only that, he was able to farm those over and over again. So when you find those locations on a daily basis, that's what you should be hitting up just nonstop. And as I open up my map now, you'll see that before, where there was nothing, there's now a propaganda broadcast. However, that control point that I hit up a minute ago is there again, so I'm going to once again just go straight back there and farm away. And these are locations that are all over the map. So what I recommend doing is on a daily basis, you open up, you look, you see where there's a great territory control. You see if it's close to an actual travel point, and you pick that one to start off at. So for instance, for me today, I tried like 3 different territory controls, nothing would respawn. Then when I tried this one, it did. So all I'm going to do is continue to do this one over and over again. There will be one that will be consistently respawning, but the trick is to find it. And again, that can change on a daily basis. So just be patient and keep trying different areas across the map. A few more quick tips and then we'll wrap this video up. First of all, if you open up your map in the morning and it's like a total wasteland and there's nothing going on, just log out, wait a few minutes, and then log back in. The other thing I recommend is once you have cleared a territory control, open your map, because sometimes there can be another one that's within, like 30 seconds of your location, so you can just jump to that and get that extra XP. One thing I want to point out is obviously if you do this on heroic, you have a better chance of better gear dropping, but again, this is designed for XP and to really help those people out who are on challenging, on that fence between challenging and heroic. As we wrap this video up, I want to once again thank you all for the continued support and mention the fact you guys are just awesome. Like, I love the fact that we are building a community where gamers are helping each other out, giving each other tips. I mean, that's exactly what I wanted this to be. As I mentioned earlier, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. There's always more room for good people in the family. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button. But most importantly, as always, take care, be kind, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks again, everyone. Have a great weekend.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.